The average penis is 5.1 inches, but yet the average vaginal depth is between 3 and 4.5 inches. So if you're somewhere around that average length or even well under that, then you're fine technically, right? But yet I know that most of you guys are insecure. I mean, what guy doesn't want to at least be a little bit bigger? So I know you guys don't want to hear this stats and science and numbers and blah, blah, blah. We want to get into the cold, hard methods, things we can try out to achieve a bigger member, right? Well, today I'm covering every known penis enlargement method and ranking them, baby. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So I actually found all of these methods on the Reddit thread Getting Bigger. So if you want to learn more or learn more about any of these given methods, then go download Reddit and visit that subreddit, right? Now let's get into the first method. First method is jelqing. Have you guys heard about this? This is basically where you grab your thing at the base with the other hand around the glands or the end, and then you squeeze your palms together, creating this pressure within, theoretically expanding your penis and making it larger, right? I rank this one a D. D. Why? Well, it shows a little bit of promise that it might work a little bit. There's a lot of people on this subreddit who say they did experience growth, but there's just as many people who say that they've had injuries. Just take a look. I don't want that to be me. I mean, that's your thing, man. That's the last thing I'd want. I'd literally want anything else injured before that. So to me, not worth it. D. Next is extenders. An extender is this tool, this device that you can get that you attach one part of it to the base of your junk and the other end to the tip, and then it stretches it, and then you can even attach that to your leg. So you're wearing this tool throughout the day, basically stretching out your thang-a-lang throughout the entire day. Now, I'm gonna rank this one a C. Why a C? Well, it probably works a little bit, you know, in the same way that those African women wear the rings to extend their neck over a long period of time. It probably does stretch it out a little bit, but at the same time, it's so inconvenient. I mean, you're at work with a friggin' metal tool contraption clanking around in your pants. I don't know, man. It sounds completely unpractical. That's why it's right in the middle, a C. Next is manscaping, also known as trimming the hedges, clean it up down there. I rank manscaping A+, baby. Yes, the first A in the list. Why is it so high? Because it works, man. It definitely, when you trim the shrubs, the tree looks taller, and this is coming from personal experience. If you haven't tried it, definitely try it, and I think you'll be surprised. So get an electric razor. You could even use a standard razor and shaving cream if you want, but it'll definitely look bigger down there. Now, it's not NS because it doesn't technically grow your thing, but the illusion is, you know, unparalleled. Try it out. Next, pumping. A penis pump is this tool, this contraption that you place upon your thing, and then you pump out the air or water, whatever is within the pump, replacing the air and water with your junk, basically expanding it and making it grow beyond ever thought imaginable. I rank pumping A. Pumping, I think, is great, and I think it works. Out of all the tools, pumping, I think, is the only one that I would actually trust. And the only pump that I would trust is the Bathmate Hydro Extreme. And I know it's convenient that I have this. Why do I have this? Well, because this is the only actual medical device in the pumping tools field. That is the Bathmate Hydro Extreme. What's different about this is it's actually FDA inspected and approved, unlike all other pumps. And luckily, they're sponsoring this video, so shout out to them. What makes the Hydro Extreme different from others is instead of just being air-filled, you fill it with water first, and then you place your thang-a-lang in there. And water is a much more consistent base. So, you know, with air, it can pull your junk in different directions. One part could get pulled more. It's very inconsistent and dangerous. You could end up with lumps, discoloration, popped blood vessels. With the water, it's much more efficient and consistent. So that's why I think this is your best option. And like I said, this is technically a medical device, so it actually has safeguards in place so you don't push it too hard. Those other pumps that are out there, you know, that you buy for $12 on Amazon, there's no safeguards, so people push themselves too hard. They're doing totally unnatural things to their junk and they're injuring themselves. Just take a look at the Getting Bigger Reddit subreddit post. So many injuries. That's very, very unlikely with the Hydro Extreme. How it works is you fill it with water. You can do it in the shower. That's how I usually do it. You put your thing in there and then you simply press it into your body, and then the water comes out the other end, and then your penis starts to fill the tube. But it also comes with a manual hand pump that you can attach on the end and squeeze out a little bit of water at a time if you want to, you know, go have a little bit more control over it. So basically why pumping works is it increases the blood flow, it's maximizing the circulation within your penis, and it's basically just expanding the surface area of your penis to beyond where it normally naturally would be. So whatever your, you know, what you think is your potential surface area, after one pumping session, you could see an increase of probably like 25 to 30%. Don't quote me on that. So when you expand the total possible surface area a little bit each time, what's possible becomes larger, right? Now you're not gonna go from like a micro penis to a porn star cock in 1 or 2 uses. It takes a lot of practice, a lot of time, and it's very important to not push yourself and do things that are gonna injure yourself. This is your junk we're talking about, man. So be careful. So if you are unsatisfied with your size, you have to try out Bathmate. Go to www.bathmatedirect.com/Brett. Check out this product to help increase your confidence and size. They do have a 60-day money-back guarantee and limited warranty. So I'll put the link in the description, go check it out, or don't, you won't hurt my feelings. It's there if you want it. Oh, and one little pro tip is I like to actually wear a condom while I'm using it. It just feels a little bit more comfortable, and I don't know, I like it. It's worth trying out if you end up getting this product. Moving on, hanging. Have you guys heard of this? These are some weights that you can purchase online, and you attach it to your junk, and it works by a weight hanging off of your thing and theoretically stretching out your penis, right? And theoretically, you know, might work, but I'm gonna rank this a D because 1, sounds completely impractical. What are you gonna be at work? Freaking with weights hanging off your cock? That's crazy. And 2, it sounds really dangerous. I don't really want weights hanging off my junk. What if something tears or, yeah, I don't even wanna think about it. D. Next is weight loss. Weight loss, A+, baby. Especially if you're overweight. Studies show that every 40 pounds lost, if you know you're overweight or obese, contributes to another inch of penile length. That's awesome. That'd be enough for me to get my ass into the gym, stop eating bonbons every day. Weight loss, A+. Next method, supplements. There are certain supplements that can increase blood flow to your penis. There's not supplements that are gonna actually add size beyond your natural limit, but there are supplements such as L-citrulline that can increase blood flow. You can even eat beets. This helps with blood flow. And then there's other more potent medications you can take, such as tadalafil, also known as Cialis, which is, you know, a little bit stronger than these other things. And these do actually work. I give these an A, right there at the top, baby. They're not gonna, you know, actually be steroids for your junk or anything like that, but they do increase the efficiency and effectiveness at which your body is operating, which is in turn gonna help the function. Now, we're gonna take it to a little more of an extreme. Surgery. There's a handful of surgical options out there. There is a ligament incision that you can get. There are also implants that you can get to add girth and length as well. However, regardless of these, I'm going to rank them C-. Why C-? Well, they probably do work a little bit, but there are countless issues and problems that can happen. There was even a billionaire who died from having a penis enlargement surgery. So to me, seems extremely risky. At this day and age, there's not a lot of research and not a lot of repetitions made. It's not like a boob job where it's like 99% safe. It's very unsafe. It's probably, I don't have the stats, but I'd say 50-50, you know, that you're gonna be happy with the results versus not. So that's why I give this mid to low pack C-, baby. And the last method I have today for you guys is finding a small girlfriend. And for this, I rank it Supermax, baby, top of the list. This is the best way because, you know, it's simple physics. You find a smaller girlfriend, smaller hands, smaller features, smaller... You get to have a bigger That's why this is top of the list, S tier, Supermax. Jokes, kind of, but yeah. That's it, that's the whole list. But keep in mind, guys, most of you are average. A micro penis is technically anything 2.9 inches erect or under. So if you're under that, if you're somewhere around the 4 to 5, 5.5, whatever, then I really wouldn't worry too much about it. You can do some of these safer methods to help optimize it, but going to these extremes, I would say, don't do it, don't risk it. So as far as I know, this is every known penis enlargement method. If there's any that I didn't list here, feel free to comment them down below. I'm always down to learn more and hear from you guys. So talk to me down there. If you haven't already, subscribe, and until next time, peace.